What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be learning the song Visiting Hours by Ed Sheeran. Before we dive in, if you find this guitar tutorial helpful or want to support the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I would love for you to be a part of this channel family. So take 2 seconds, please subscribe, and let's get into it. You are watching Logan's Lessons. Capo, 1st fret. In the verses, we start with the G major chord. You will accomplish this by placing your middle finger on the 3rd fret of your low E string from the capo, and your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of your A string. Way down here, we place our ring finger on the 3rd fret of our B string, and our pinky will be placed on the 3rd fret of our high E. That is a G major chord. The strumming pattern for the verse will be a down, down, up, down, 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 up. So you go from the G to an E minor 7, which will be played with your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of your A string and your middle finger on the 2nd fret of your D, while your 3rd and your pinky fingers stay on the 3rd fret of your B and high E strings. I like to call this the Wonderwall chord. The strumming pattern stays the same. So far, then the 3rd chord we have is a C add 9, which also keeps your 3rd and pinky fingers in place, but our 1st finger will be on the 2nd fret of our D string, so where our middle finger was, and then our middle finger will be on the 3rd fret of your A string. Then we have 3 chords, which divert from the usual strumming pattern. We hit each chord quite loud and just one down strum a piece. The 3 chords we have are C add 9. Yes, you just played C add 9. We just play it for the next chord's spot as well. So we have C add 9, then G, and then D sus4. To play D sus4, we leave our 3rd and pinky fingers where they have been this entire time, and we simply take our 1st finger and place it on the 2nd fret of your G string. So those last 3 chords, and the whole chord progression. Now moving on to the chorus. We start off strong with the C add 9 chord. The first half of the chorus has a very similar strumming pattern to the verse. It has a down, down, up, down, 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 up kind of thing. And you go from C add 9 to G to D sus4. But the C add 9 lasts twice as long as the G or D. Or you could inversely say that the G and the D last half as long as the C add 9. So you have C add 9, G, D, C add 9, G, D. The second half of the chorus is quite different. You start off with an E minor chord, which is the same as what we played in the verse, but we're just going to strum the top 3 strings or so. And you're going to do 4 down strums. Like that. Then we have what you call an E minor major 7 over D sharp, but it's quite a bit simpler than it sounds. You're simply going to put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of your D string, and you're going to only strum the D and the G string, same 4 strums. Then you simply take your 1st finger off of the 1st fret and you play your D and G strings. Okay? Then the last chord we have in this saga, if you want to call it that, is your ring finger on the 4th fret from your capo or the 5th fret of your A string, and your 1st finger on the 2nd fret from your capo on the D string. 4 down strums. So you have then a G chord strummed down, down, up, D sus4, then down, up, down, G, down, up, down to C add 9, down, up, down to G again. And that's the transition back into the verse. So that whole second half of the chorus should sound like this. So if I play the whole chorus for you. And that's the chorus. Play it with me now. And that is how you play Visiting Hours by Ed Sheeran. If you have a song request, let me hear it. If you wish to be notified of future videos, hit the bell. I sincerely hope that you are well. Please do me a favor and hit that like button blue. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe too. I hope this video has been a blessing. You've been watching Logan's Lessons.